Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. Today, we're going to be working with some paper pumpkin alternates. This is the October 2020 Joy to the World paper pumpkin. Let me show you what I have left in this kit after making alternates. That's it. Just some scraps and the French and German words. Some of the French and German, because I did use some. So we're going to get the box out of the way. This is the stamp set. This is what the projects that Stampin' Up intended for the kit to make. Okay, we're just going to get the stamp set out of there, and I do keep my original instruction sheet with my stamp set after I finish the kit. We're going to get started on a card we're going to be making today. And I'm going to be making this card. It's using the sketch that I used for the mystery stamping that I shared a while ago. But yeah, I'm going to change one or two things about this card, but basically making this card. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the stamping. Actually, I want to do the inside of my card first. So I'm going to go ahead and do the inside first. Let me move some stuff around to get to my ink. Get my cardstock here. This piece of soft sea foam is 3.5 by 4 3/4, and we're going to stamp the inside sentiment, wishing you a very happy Christmas filled with laughter, fun and laughter. So we're just going to stamp that right at the top here. Close that ink up. Get my Simply Chamois so that I can use this block again. I need to buy me some more blocks because I don't like having to change my blocks so much. Okay, and then we're going to stamp the wreath. And we're going to stamp the wreath in soft sea foam. I'm just going to stamp that right over the sentiment. We're done with that ink. Clean this stamp off. And put this one away. Then we're going to need our tiny berries. And that's for the outside. So let's get this cherry cobbler. Just put a couple. Oop. That one didn't go so well. Let's see if I can. Oh, I stamped over it. That's pretty good. Okay. That's the inside done, and let's stamp our outside sentiment. This is a piece from the kit, a stitched rectangle, and we're going to stamp Merry Christmas on that. You know what? I was supposed to go all the way over to the side. You can't really see the stitching on the back side of this, but I think we're going to have to because I really need the sentiment to be over. I'm going to see which side I can use. I think I need it to be all the way over, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, get this stamp set out of the way. Not set, but stamp. Okay, so let's start building up our card. I have a card base here of just jade. And it is cut at 8.5 by 5.5. Scored at 4 1/4. And we can go ahead and put our inside piece in there. So let's just use some liquid glue for that. Okay, inside done. Then I have a early espresso piece that is 5 1/4 by 4, and I ran this through the pine wood planks embossing folder, and this is going to be our background. I'm just putting liquid glue all over that, and you want to make sure you get plenty of glue on this because it is textured. You want to make sure it adheres to your card front properly. Get that straight. Okay, so then the next piece we have is another Just Jade. This is 4 1/4 by 2 3/4, and then I have a piece of the envelope from the kit, and I cut this down to 4 2.5, 4 by 2.5. We're just going to adhere those two together. Just like that. And then I have a piece of the card front that I cut down to 3 1/4 by 3/4. Okay, and we're just gonna put this along the side of our, along the edge of our piece right here. Make sure your words are going in the right direction, and we're just gonna center this and have just a little bit of it poking out on the side. Okay, so now we will add this to our card with dimensionals. And looks like I'm down to the bare bones of these dimensionals. So I'll put one here, one here at the bottom, one in this one in this corner, one here, and one is this corner here. Okay, get the backings off of that. You guys, I have so many alternates to show you. I'm gonna show you as soon as I finish this card. Okay, we're just gonna make sure this card is going the right way. I'm gonna sit this to the side here. Try to get it straight, Shauna. Put that on right there. But then we have the brass foil sheet from the kit, and we are going to adhere that to the sentiment. So let me just put a little bit of Tombow there and try to center this on here. Okay, and then we're going to need one dimensional for this. Still using the bones. You guys don't throw away the edges of your dimensionals, because I forgot to check to see which side I'm gonna use. I guess I'm using this side. Oh my goodness. Were you guys yelling at me? You didn't check. Okay. So we're going to hope that this works out. I'm gonna put a little bit of liquid adhesive on here. And then we're gonna just set this right on our card like this, making sure that it doesn't hang over the edge and trying to get it straight. Yes, there we go. Then I have the flower from the kit, and it's supposed to go here, but it doesn't look like, I can't put it there to be covering up all of our work. I might have to. Well, no, it can go just like this. Okay, so that needs to be popped up on dimensionals as well. So we're just gonna use all of our little edges here. Let me see. I might have put it down too far. Put it like that. Okay, then I have the enamel, in color enamel dots, and I'm gonna get 3 of them in the Just Jade. We're gonna just put those on our card. Put one here, one here, and one up here. Just take your pick tool, saves me with these, putting these little things on. And then we have 2 more steps. Wink of Stella. You guys know I like my bling. Wink of Stella everything. That is cherry cobbler. I can't tell if it's coming out, but oh yes. I don't know if you can see how shimmery that is, but it is shimmery. Okay, then I have some shimmery crystal effects. And this I'm just gonna put in the middle. And this is gonna need time to dry, and then I'm gonna put it on all the little veins in the flower. And when this dries, oh my, it is so gorgeous. I think mine has been sitting too long, or might be, I can't remember how it looked when I first got it, but it looks a little thick to me. But it works, so it's all I'm concerned about. Put a little right there. And then we want to put dots on each of our little berries here. Doop, doop, and done. That is the card. What do you guys think? Here's the first one. The only difference is the backgrounds. I did the brick and mortar on this one and the pine wood planks on this one. And then the placement of the flowers, because I didn't stamp over. But I like it. I love it. Okay. Can you see the shimmer on this one? See, that's what it's going to look like when it dries. I'll show pictures on my blog. So anytime you watch a video and you need to see closer shots of it, always go to my blog. The link from my blog post for this exact post will be in the description. But my blog is www.honeybeestampinhive.com. Okay, now let's get into the alternate projects. This kit was designed to make 8 cards with 8 envelopes. I made 20 alternate cards, 3 alternate 3D projects, and 1 card that was made the way the kit designed it. So that's 24 projects total from this kit. Okay, so I'm going to start with the ones like I've showed you this purse. This little purse can hold like a gift card or something. I just made it out of one of the card bases and added a couple of elements. Then we had this Ghirardelli square box that no glue required. And it just holds itself closed. And I used the love, and I think it's French. And then we have the cards. This one, To You with Love. All of these sentiment came from the stamp set. This was the one that says To You and Yours, and I just put the To You. And this came out from the inside sentiment. The inside of the cards that reads, wishing you a very happy Christmas filled with fun and laughter. I just stamped a with to get all my words in here. So that's the inside of that one, just to show you that this kit doesn't have to be for Christmas, because this is not a Christmas card. Okay, here's another alternate. the inside. I did decorate the inside of all the cards. Most of them are decorated the same. Some of them are different. This one uses the pine wood planks. I heat embossed the Merry Christmas. And this was a happy accident. I actually was working on the opposite side of this square that came in the kit. And I didn't like it, but the ink was all over my work surface. And this is what it did to the back. And I said, I like that. So here you go, a card. This one, the heat embossing in the ovals. And these two are basically the same, just opposites, as you can see. And I rounded the corners with the trio rounder punch. And this comes from the, what I think is Timeless Tasteful Tags, or let me see if I can find it. Tasteful Labels dies. This little shape here. And these are just our pearls that I colored with the Cherry Cobbler Stampin' Blends and added some of the gold foil sheets from the Forever Fern suite of products. And then we have this card here. This is another card that is not Christmas. It's just, I use the jar punch, and everything else, like these flowers, is from the stamp set. The background is from the kit. This is from the envelope from the kit. I stamped a wreath on the jar. This little label is from the kit, but this word is from, the hello is from the Quite Curvy stamp set. This is how I decorated the inside of this. Then I have the joy. This joy is French, joy to the world. And this piece is actually just the leftovers from the other card that I cut out the oval. And I didn't want to waste it, so I stamped on it, and here we go. Joy to the world. Then I shared these on my blog already. This one and this one. They're pretty much the same card, just turned. Okay. Then we have this gorgeous card. Oh my gosh, I love this card. I sponged soft seafoam and just jade in the background on the piece that came from the kit and cut down the envelope and bannered it. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Use some more of that Forever Fern. I'm not sure if it's called Forever Fern, but the gold foil from that suite, from the Forever Greenery suite. This is the inside. These two are similar. These two cards here, just a couple of differences, but they're similar. This one I embossed the background with the what is it called? The ones with all the trees on it. I can't think of the name. I was looking for it. I can't find it. But this one is embossed. This one I just stamped the little berries in the early espresso. And the crumb cake layer is from the card front. And they're both just stamped on the inside like that. Cute. Okay, then we have the Joy to the World card, and I used some of the metallic mesh trim along with the twine that came in the kit. Then we have this one here. I die cut with the stitched shapes and the layering circles, and then I used the curvy, quite curvy dies. Let me see what the name of the dies are. Curvy dies, just curvy dies. So I use this die here to make the edge of this card. Nice and simple, but cute, right? Inside. Then we have another 3D project. I made this box, and I'll put the measurements for this box on my blog. And it uses the card front, the envelope piece, and embossed in gold, the Merry Christmas, and some ribbon. And then on the inside of the box is another card, and I used the shaker domes for the jar punch on this one. heat embossed and fussy cut the Sending Joy. And I thought about making this like a birthday card, like sending joy on your birthday. But I think I went ahead and just made it a Christmas card. But as you can see, behind the jar, the shaker dome, I used the envelope piece. And I cut a bunch of the flowers out and layered them up. And I used the shimmery crystal effects on this, as well as the Wink of Stella. I love this card. Then we have our little shaker stuff in here. That's from the Well of a Time suite of products. No, it's not, is it? I don't know where that's from. Let me see if I can find it, because that's going to bother me. I don't know the name of it. Okay, that is Flowers for Every Season Gems. Oh my goodness. Not the... Yeah. So I love that. Anything that moves. I like shakers and everything. So those domes are super cute. And then the last card is this one. I love it. Look at all of the shine and the layers. I use the Celebration. I'm trying to get it. These dies here. I use the largest one. And this will not fit in a regular envelope. However, it does fit in the envelopes that came in the kit. It fits perfectly inside. So let me show you. So this white layer came from the kit. It was the cable knit piece, and I just die cut it and stamped on it. And I used the Dainty Diamonds background here. And the inside. It's so gorgeous. I love this card. This one is have to go to somebody very special. Okay, so that is all the alternate projects I did. I did have 3 envelopes left because I do have 3 cards that are the size that I need this envelope for. So this is all of the projects that I made with this kit. And I did have a couple of things that I probably could have made 1 or 2 more items. But this is what we're going to be doing with this. This is all I'm going to do with this kit. I think I'm done. I have enough Christmas cards to last me for a while. Let's see. You know what I'm looking for? The card that we made today. Oh, here they go. Sorry about that. So this is the project we made today. That is it for me on the October 2020 Joy to the World Paper Pumpkin Kit. I love this kit, as you can see. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.